Hello! I'm here again. Yes, and for the first half an hour I do testing and adjusting. But if you join here, you can game with each other. So I can start games, but I will join when about 7 p.m. 1900 I will join games. Now I try to get this working, so I need chat and I need lot of things like most of us. Let's start the Twitch stream. Let's see what happens. Yes, it starts, but little bit problem because I have voice on there. Just a minute. I can handle this. Ha! Now, be quiet. Some weird guy is talking there. I can't handle that. So, no speakers on when looking. Yes. And now I'm looking at my own stream at Twitch, I think. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. But anyway, this first half an hour I will try to get my chat working. Because this is working, but I can only read what you are writing. So I try to change that. Because this asks me to sign in. I can't understand why I need to sign in because I already signed in. How else can I stream on my channel if I'm not signed in? That is weird. So I don't have chat just now, and I don't know if you are writing something there. But I try to get the point before 1900 or 7 p.m. which is the time that this stream should really start. Because this is weird. Because you can't make these adjustments if you are not on live. So weird. I don't know what this is about, but I'm trying my best. Let's see what happens. Can I fix this? What? Now it wants to do something with my mobile, so thank you. Of course I will do anything that you are asking. So yes, I am trying. It's me. I'm trying to sign in. Sign in faster. No, I don't need to. I just want to sign in. Please. Please. Please get me in. What the F is identification key? Todentamisavain. What the F is that? I have no idea. What is todentamisavain? What is that? Is it something in here in my email? No, it's not. I don't have anything like that. PIN code. What F PIN code? I don't have any PIN code. This is not working. This is not working. No. No. This is not working. This is asking the weirdest questions ever. I have no idea what the F is. PIN code. And yes, Sopuli, I can see that. Näen ton sun viestin. Nyt tää näkyy taas. And now I can see your chat, but I can't sign in. I can't sign in my own chat. Amazing. This is amazing. Let's try once more. Well, I tried to write something. No en varsinaisesti, Valtteri, ei ole pitkään aikaan tarvinnut kirjautua mihinkään. Mä en ymmärrä, miksi mun pitää kirjautua, kun mä olen kirjautunut jo. Enhän mä voi OBS käynnistää ollenkaan striimiä, jos en mä oon kirjautunut sinne mun tähän tiliin. Niin se on jo liitetty siihen. Mä en ymmärrä. Okei. Mä kirjoitan tohon test ja nyt mä postaan sen. Katsotaan tuleeko. I'm writing test and trying. Yes, it came through. Okei, se tuli läpi. En mä kirjautunut mihinkään. I didn't sign in anywhere. It demanded me to sign in something with PIN code. but I didn't do that. But now I can write there, so maybe I am signed in. Now I can. Now I get instructions, huge amount of instructions. Well, this is going quite well. Maybe this ain't taking half an hour. Maybe I can do this faster. Because it seems that now I can write there. Let's try again. I write test and I post it. Yes. Okay. That's okay then. And if there is someone who are watching in Twitch, because this is there on Twitch also, and the channel is Laiskottaa, but you can find the channel's name there in the description of this live, so it's easier that way, especially if you are not Finnish. So I'm trying to do something. I try to write also in Twitch. Testing. And yes, it's there. It's not in OBS, but it's there in what is this? Chrome window. Yes, I have an open Chrome window where I can see my live and I can also see lähetyksen chatti. Chat of this broadcast. So that's good. That's good. That's amazing. Because almost every problem has conquered already. And I really wondered also that pin code and that why in the age I have to sign in when I'm already in. I have to sign again to write my own chat. That is weird. But that's okay. That's okay. I don't mind. I think this seems to be quite okay, because I can write and I think you can too, because there on YouTube there is already messages, so that's working. That didn't broke down or anything when I was tweaking with that. So that's okay, but I think I can see also the chat in Twitch. I'm not so sure, but maybe. But yes, but by me, we can start playing. There is no one here, but we can start playing. That's okay. I don't have to do any more because I have chats. I have the streams running and everything seems to be okay. Can I kind of try one more thing? Yes! I have also the statistics. So tilastot.statistics. No, none of these things were here earlier, so there was only the weird notice that I I should adjust the cookies or something. But I'm ready. I'm ready. There is Valtteri. Is there anyone else? Come on. And of course, if you are in Twitch, RKX, welcome. If you are in Twitch, you can write there so I can see, understand, if I understand anything. But let's start gaming. This is gaming. Do you know that? This is absolutely gaming. So, round time. Let's take 1 minute. Moving is okay because 1 minute you don't have time to do anything, so that's quite okay. Let's take live challenge because there is only 3 of us, so it's kind of boring team duel. Let's start with this and go. And again, weird notice from the game. I have quite sad news, by the way. Did you notice the message that GeoGuessr sent all the players? It came today, just a few minutes ago. No, maybe hour ago or something. I think it maybe means that I have to end my gaming in GeoGuessr, because GeoGuessr noticed that the gaming will cost €60 per month. That is appalling. That is too much for me. I can't take that. So imagine €60 a month. That is weird. Did you notice that already? I'm kind of shocked that it went that way, because €60 that is so much. That is so much. €6 I could understand, but 60. So I really want to know what you are thinking about that. That is painful. That is really painful. Yes. What? It was in Philippines. Well, you were close, but I were on the other side of the world. That's not good. That is not good. This is Chile. Is this Chile? I think this is Chile. So my guess is somewhere over there. I can train my own knowledge before team duels, because now I am alone, like you also. No teammates to help. Can this be kind of whitish rocks and that kind of things? That is kind of weird. Well, I think that's my guess anyway. This is weird, because I'm looking at my own stream in Twitch. That feels weird. But I have no other way to see the chat. The Twitch chat. For now, I can see the YouTube chat. That's working fine, but Twitch chat is only there in Is there that kind of place somewhere here? Or is it totally something else? I'm a little bit worried. Yes, but the price for GeoGuessr that is astronomical, so can't do that anymore. So maybe I have to end gaming. Kind of sad. Kind of sad. So I would say Bucharest, Romania. Can it be? Can it be? Can it be? The pole. Is that Romanian pole? That is a good question. No, it's not. It's in Poland. No. Why it can't be there where I say it is? That's kind of wrong. It should be there where I say it is. Koike welcome. Do you know that? What I said? That GeoGuessr would be very expensive in the future, because just came the message that it's going to be 60 euros per month. That is weird. That is so weird. So expensive. I can't manage that anymore. So hello Daniel. Yes, you can play. And by the way, I forget to put my code there. So there says able. That is the code. You can see there. You can see it there. And there is Koike. Koike is also in Twitch. And okay, that's good. That is really good that someone is there, so I can see it's really working. Let's go. We have quite a lot of players. Daniel got along quite easy. That's good. And Temperate Bog, welcome. And let's go. Team Duels. This is a little bit easier for me because I can follow you when I have no idea. I try to make my own decision, but quite often I must trust on you. So my guess is Norway. My guess is Norway, maybe somewhere half Norway, so kind of somewhere over there. That is my own guess. And now I want to see what my teammates are doing. How close they are. Because there is text, so if they know what they are doing, they can know where these places are. That is amazing, but so not exactly, but yes, they know it's in Sweden, not in Norway. So I kind of thought about that. France. Well, why not? Why not France? Because the houses, yes. Well, I could have ended there if I have lots and lots of time, but not so fast. Not so fast. So I will do my own guess first. So my guess is somewhere near Jakarta, somewhere over there. That's my guess. This also can be South America. Are my teammates? My teammates aren't anywhere. There. In China. So, near Hong Kong. It's what? Was that in China? I don't think that's possible. Because China is not here. There is no street view on China. At least I think so. I don't know anything. I just think lot of things. So same kind of poles are. Is this Poland also? No, it's France. Yes, it was France. I mixed those. Poland and France, yes. Little bit same, but not exactly. This is tough call. I think that this is little bit too tough for me. So there is blue on the license plate. So this is EU. And that's it. No more ideas. So I trust my teammates and go to Portugal. So quite even. And what is this? This is kind of here. Ecuador. I kind of agree on that. Yes. Maybe I would have went to Panama or something, but good thinking from my team. Not from me, but my team. Team is everything. Yes, team is everything. We won. That is all that matters. And no more players. But wait a minute, when I'm looking this view in tweets, that's not a whole picture. There is part missing. Yes, it's part missing, so why it's like that? I will try to fix that. I can't understand that. Why is it looks like that? Part missing. Weird. Yes, and link is really this ABAEL. That's the link. That is really weird. That part of picture is missing. I can't understand that. Well, let's continue, because I can't understand that at all. I try to fix that later, but maybe not right now. Yes, and I think let's shuffle and then go to next game. Something weird is really going on, because part of a picture is missing. It's very dangerous for me to make big changes in the middle of stream, because it can go south very fast. I think Spain, maybe. Italy. I trust my teammates. So not even close. It was in India. That wouldn't be. Can we do all against all? Yes, we can, of course. We can do that next. I gladly do those kind of things if someone asks, because doing same thing over and over again, it's kind of boring. So maybe this is Spain. Even I maybe would have guessed Peru or something. Chile. Maybe Chile. but is it? No, it was in Dubai. Interesting. Now this looks like even Dubai, either Dubai or Israel. But which? Let's go there. It can be Israel. I think. Maybe not. Yes, it is Israel. Of course it's Israel when I'm not there. That is so wrong. How you game can do that to me? To me? How can you do that to me? That is wrong. You can't do that. No idea. But I guess somewhere over there because. Whoa, my own guess can be no. Well, no, not so good that I thought, but. And if you are playing in my team, you have to remember that I am not good player. So yes. And by the way, that was April Fools. Ha! April Fools. No GeoGuessr price ups or anything. So let's take one game, everybody against everybody. But I want some kind of chance. So maybe there is some kind of more city. So yes, what cities is better? Because I have no chance in the desert or somewhere over there. I want to win. Maybe I do not win. I think that I can't win, but close. Very close. AR. So Argentina, maybe. And is there any cities in Argentina? I think there is. Cordoba. Is there any other city? No. I think Cordoba is only city in. Don't laugh. I'm serious. I'm gaming. I'm so good that I am amazed. I'm amazed what I can do. Cordoba is practically the only city. These others are some kind of local villages. Whoa! Well, I were the farthest away, but I think I were basically I were right. In practice I were wrong, but basically I were right. So what is that? Now I really would need my teammates, but no that kind of things. This is bad. This is really bad. But let's take Poland. I think that thing over there. I think it's exactly that. Whoa! Now, like I said, I will win this. Someone is there. That is wrong. Someone is exactly on the spot. That is Valtteri. But otherwise, I kind of win. Not exactly, but I kind of won that. And I try to put my chat there. Yes, of course I remember you, Daniel. For a little while the chat was under other things there and kind of forget that, but yes. We can do battle distance. That is little bit difficult for me because I am the first to fail, but so that's okay. That's quite okay. Not quite. It was in Accra. Well, not quite a winning round, but good. Very good. Still playing like a pro. Not maybe not GeoGuessr pro, but some kind of pro. Pro failure. When you do something, you should do it good. So when I'm failing, I'm really failing. Totally. Absolutely. Bessie John. What is that? I have no idea. But I will say it's in Zagreb. Of course it is in Zagreb, in Croatia. That is tip from the pro. If you don't know. Well, no, it wasn't there. That is kind of sad. I think the game is wrong. I was right. It should be there where I say it is. Otherwise it's unfair. Broadway Chambers. Is it? Really? New Zealand. That's good. Because we are here. We are exactly we are in here. I would say here, somewhere here, there. And now you will see that it's a perfect guess again, like you have seen so many times in this game. Perfect guesses. What? No. It can't be in Auckland, because I did say it's in Wellington. That is wrong. That is totally wrong. That's not okay at all. And now when we are here Of course we are here. Where else can we be? But Daniel asked if we can do battle distance. I think it's quite good to do right now. So we do not forget that. So let's do battle distance and let's continue with cities because otherwise I'm not in at all. I'm not in at all. So 1 minute, that is short time for me and everyone with the slow internet connection. So and moving aloud is okay because you do not have time to move. Battle Royale distance and let's go. Of course this is too hard for me to keep up with you, but so it takes so much time even to find the city that I am trying to find. I would say it's in Singapore. Or Hong Kong. Or not. Maybe it's not. This is in USA. No, it's not. Is it? Is it in Australia? I think it's in Australia, by the way. Where was it? USA. Charlotte. USA! No way! That street sign wasn't ever seen anything like USA. I am not agreeing with you. No, I mean the game. I'm agreeing with you. You are there playing with me, but I'm not agreeing with this game. This is wrong. But is this London? Can we know that? It's London. If nothing. Hull. That's Hull. That is Hull. But where is Hull? Too late, I think. Hull. Is it Hull? Yeah, it's Hull. It's Hull. I knew that. I found that. I knew that. I'm amazing. But I'm amazing a little bit too late, so. No trophies for me. Interesting. Can I know anything about this? And by the way, I'm not in the competition anymore. I failed. Now I have to go to bed and cry myself to sleep. That's the only thing I can do anymore. But no, I don't have any idea. And these are cities, so these are so easy for those other players. But when I'm fighting on my own, I want cities or something like that because it's too hard anyway. Otherwise, too hard otherwise. So it was in Spain. Interesting. Is this a different place than it was? maybe it is. Union Street. Is this some kind of USA again? I can't handle that if this is USA again, because it doesn't look like USA at all. It's unfair. It's totally unfair. Koike is the first. In first place, Valtteri got past him. Let's see, Koike against Valtteri. So Koike was close, but is Valtteri here under this? Yes, Valtteri is under the flag. Again, under the flag. Of course. Yes. And Daniel, these are the guys I should compete against. This is little bit, maybe little bit. Yes. And now we take team duel again, and let's change these, and let's take some different, maybe not the flags, because flags are the thing that even you know flags or you don't know flags. And is this unfair? No, it's not, because I don't matter at all. Because kind of cruel, but when I point myself, I think that's okay, because that is true. I don't really matter at all. Can this be Edinburgh? I think I take the chance. I don't know where Edinburgh is. It's there. I take the chance. If the text says Edinburgh, it's good guess. Otherwise it's kind of rubbish. I really should go to bed as cry myself to sleep. That is kind of that kind of mistakes. But this is Republic of Indonesia and Sulawesi. So Sulawesi is there, obviously. Is it South Sulawesi? No, it's Daerah Sulawesi Selatan. Well, okay, that's clear. That's clear, quite clear. So I think I can't do much more. It seems to be some kind of city. So it's not in the middle of nowhere. Let's do something like that. And well, at least my teammate was on the right spot. And my teammate seems to be Valtteri, so like you have seen, it's not so bad thing that you have Valtteri in your team. So Koike is tough gun against Valtteri, but Koike has slow machine, I think. I hope that Koike gets little bit faster equipment, because it's kind of frustrating if you know but you can't because no time. I have no idea. New Zealand. Was Valtteri there? Yes, 8 meters! 8 meters! What can you say on that anymore? I can't say anything anymore. 8 meters. There is Grande, but that's not Rio Grande, so S-Cross. So can it still be some maybe somewhere here? Is it over here? Of course it's here. If I say it's here, it's here. That's it. I don't know. Villaflor. That's no language at all. There is no such kind of language anywhere in the world. Yes, there is lot of words, but not helping. So, and it was in Portugal. So, I'm not doing very good, but I am doing it on my own, at least. De Bergerac. Can this be Jersey? Because where is Jersey? That is Isle of Man. That's not Jersey. Jersey is there. Because Bergerac, it was a TV series in here. Yes, I am professional. Don't try to do these things at your home because it's dangerous. Only professionals can do this kind of tricks. But, no, this is France. I can't accept my fate. Why there would be France in Jersey? Because it's no. Not that exactly. It was a place called Bergerac in France. Of course it was. What else can it be? I'm disappointed. Not you, but me. So, we have quite few players, so let's do some kind of individual games. Maybe another battle royale distance. Because there is only 3 of us. Daniel and Temperate something is inactive. Should I open the game? Maybe I should open the game. I try to open the game. So let's do that. Then I must remember to put my notices there, so they know it's also a stream. Maybe that way. What? That was the country. So it's somewhere here. Maybe there. No. I'm dropping down. I'm dropping down fast. So it was in Latvia. Quite good guess for me, but not good enough. Not good enough. Frederick Street. Too hard. This is obviously too much for me. I have no idea. So let's take it somewhere there. I'm very far away. No idea. 6,000. Yes. Now I can see. I can see why. US Virgin Islands. Well, that explained that. So let's try to join anyway. Even we are thrown out from the game, but Norwegian Mountaineering Museum. So I think this is Oslo. I think this is Oslo. I don't have a map anymore because I was thrown out. But if I would have map, there is museum, there is harbor, there is Astoria. If it's Oslo, I could be quite close. No, it's not. It's not Oslo. It's there. Is that place that no one has ever heard? So that was only 2 players active. Can we get more active players, please? Please, more active players. Let's wait a second, because there is only me, Valtteri, and RKX. So I very much prefer that we got more players. Let's try to find some interesting map when we are waiting. So let's try how well you know US cities. Still only me, Valtteri and RKX. And now I think this is open game. Yes, this is open game. It takes a little bit for them to come along, but they will come. They will start dropping in. But let's do the challenge, because that is more interesting, I think, when everyone gets to play every round. But I still can't understand why the picture is kind of weird. My stream picture is totally weird. I usually check that kind of things, but I was so worried about the chat that I totally forgot. There is capital. So is this Washington? I think it is. It has to be Washington. Where is Washington? It's there. I think. Why capital otherwise? So it's not. It's other capital. Denver. And Denver is capital of what? I just ask. Denver is capital of what? Maybe it is. I don't know. Palo Alto. I think this is Mexico. And indeed, somewhere here is a place called Palo Alto. I don't know where. I can't see anything like that here, so maybe it's very small place. It's in USA. San Jose. Yes, it's part of that. Okay. I can accept that. So that is in English, but it doesn't help very lot. Atlanta Avenue. So can this be Atlanta? I think it can be. Is it these kind of things that those guys are finding? Because why otherwise they can be almost exactly on the spot? That is hard to explain. Otherwise. And no, it's not. It's in Orlando, And they are here. Why they are here? Charlotte, Mecklenburg Police Department. So this is Charlotte. That is a place. It's somewhere here, I think. Charlotte is a place. And this is US city, so when I guessed in Mexico, that was very, very smart thing to do, but that's me. That's me. But this is Charlotte. Am I in the wrong place again? No, I'm not. Not the closest, but that's for you, game. That's for you. I will come and I will win. Yes. So it's good to remember that this is US map, so it's not always so clear to me, but bridge maintenance. No. How about city's name? Multnomah County. There is no such thing at all ever, anywhere ever. It has to be somewhere here. I have no idea. Well, not very far away. It was in Portland. Is there someone under this sign? No, there's not. Did I win? I want to know. No, I didn't win. Almost, but not exactly. Not exactly. Welcome, Paul. Welcome aboard. And now I want to do something because I will take that like the band, but I will put that there. That's kind of scientific. So when we have players who are not exactly on the map, on the map, that was funny, who are not exactly knowing what I'm kind of doing. Now we can take team duel. Well, everything against nothing. That's cool. Let's go. Team duels are fun and I learned from them a lot, but I think that maybe not only team duels. Welcome Dan Murphy's Albany. So I think Albany is somewhere here in the USA, but I'm not exactly sure. Yes, it's here. Can it be? Can it really be? That would be so amazing if that's a right guess. That would be so cool. Can it be? Can it be? Please! Let it be. Let it be right. So. No, it's not. It were something totally other side of the world. So. And then, what is this? Alpine village. So, Alpine tells something, obviously. I think Alpine village can only be in Alpines. So. Alpine is here. And the Alpine village. Is that a good place? Because it can kind of be around there somewhere. It can be in Switzerland. It can be in Austria. No, not exactly. It was in Australia. What Alpine village is there? That is not that's not cool at all. I can't accept that at all. Oh no, that is no. I think maybe there. What? Colombia. Well, I can go there because I have no guess of my own, so yes, it was there. Good ball. That was amazing guess. Because I didn't make guess, I just followed, because I do not have any guess for that. But let's try to do this. So let's how about Lithuania or it can be Poland. It can be even Slovakia. This is hard. Sasha, welcome. Yes, and Valtteri also said there, Mexico my favorite US city. Yes, Valtteri, I am that good. I even know that. That is more than you can ever know, because you would never guessed that US city is in Mexico. That is cool. That is so cool. I'm so proud of myself. Like I said, I will cry later, but now I have to game, because otherwise this be even more ridiculous. So no idea again. Can this be? What is that? Victoria. No. And the wrong Victoria. I would go to Australia, not in US Victoria, based on that, but so I think Australia. I think. Or not. How I supposed to know? Weird names. Weird names. Australia. There are lakes. So I think this is not US. So US cities. So code is there on the screen, or is it? Yes. ABEL. And it's also in the description of this live, so you can find the link there. Now and always. It's there. So, and those of you who don't know, we are multi-streaming, what means that we are in YouTube and we are also in Twitch. Sedunia. There is no such thing as Sedunia. Is it somewhere here? Balikpapan, yes. That was a city name, but where? Indonesia. Well, okay. Okay. Never mind then. It's not exactly what I would have said, but never mind. Can we do all against all? 30 seconds is enough, I think. Yes, of course we can. Those are the things that I think they are very good. Sometimes, but not all the time. No. I didn't put my marker down. That is bad thing if everyone plays on their own, but I oliko Valtteri. Valtteri says that it was exactly the same place in Indonesia that were in the last stream also. Yes, it can very well be. And Sassa, yes, I think I already welcome to you. And I will put that there many times, because now this is open party, so anyone can join. And I think let's take some kind of let's take live challenge, and let's take it fast. Let's take only 30 seconds. and no move. Little bit tougher. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. No idea. Maybe Turkey. Coming soon. Most of things are coming soon, but nothing is here already. So it was in Rwanda. Well, cool looking place. Yes, Sopuli says that too little locations in geodetective. Yes, it seems like that little bit. So let's not do that all the time. Yes, and that is what? I think this is France. Is that sea or river? No. Now you see what happens to me in these kind of games. I kind of getting confused and don't have time to do anything. Interstate 90. Somewhere near Rockies, Interstate 90. It's somewhere here. It has to be somewhere here. Not, I think not bad for me. Not very bad. I've done worse. But Cadillac. Well, that is interesting. Can it be the place where Cadillacs are made? No. I must put my mark somewhere. Somewhere over there. Whoa. No one were exactly on the spot. Well, it isn't so easy. And I have one more idea for these streams because there is kind of lack of the different kind of games that we can have diverse gaming and not the same thing again and again. So, whoa, there is so much new players again. I don't know if this helps, but maybe it will. Yes. We have to change the map. That is true. And let's do one team duel again when we have a chance, and let's not do very long, because fast-paced game is maybe more. No, I forget to shuffle. I think it's 2 against 4. Sorry about that, but can't help that anymore. So I didn't meant to put 2 against 4, but my guess is somewhere there. I think it's there. Or not. That is really annoying. That annoys me so much that picture that I'm sending to you is kind of weird. But I think that most of those who are watching are also gaming, so San Miguel. So I think San Miguel is placed here somewhere here in Mexico. His place called San Miguel. But where? That is a good question. Interesting. No, it's not. Well, now we can probably put that kind of view again, because white screen went away. So I would say USA, and I go over there, I think. Why not? Tough call. Not that exactly. Not exactly the spot. Quite close. So, and that language is what? That is, I think that is it Bangladesh? Yes. It seems to be. The writing looks the same, so yes. I almost were too late, because thinking takes time. Thinking takes a lot of time when I'm doing it. Can this be even Finland? No, I don't think that's Finland. I think it's Estonia, maybe. It could be Finland. Or Sweden or something like that. If it's Finland, I'm kind of embarrassed. No, it's not. It's in Sweden. So, what is the next game? That is a good question. Let's think about that. Let's think about that, but maybe there. Can it be there? I do not think that my teammates are there. No, they are not. And good thing that they are not there, because 24 points left on our team, so we are a little bit in trouble, but not much, of course, but just a little bit. Kenya. Is it? Is it Kenya? That is kind of decisive. Whoa. Not close enough. Not close enough. Not by far. Well, we have 5 players. When we have lots of players, then we can have team duels, and when there is fewer players, we can have other. It's me and Sasha against Valtteri, Daniel, RKX and Lidu. There is little too many players. All against me. I don't think that's okay. Let's try to get 3 against 3. I think that's fair. 3 against 3. Now there is 3 against 3. When there is very few players, then we are playing individual games. Individual games, then, because it's kind of boring to play when we have, for example, 3 players or something like that. The team duels, but now we have more, so I think I go somewhere over there. No idea. No idea. And I still remind you that I'm not good player, so it's not usually good thing to follow me. But many times I will follow you because you know what you are doing. I'm not. Too tough. Obviously too tough. Zambia. Interesting, but good guess. Very good guess. So do you notice that it's kind of limit for me? This is so hard. I have to push myself to limits because time is so short and I have no good ideas. So can this be Portugal? Or is this again South America? I would say South America again. I would say. No, it's not. It's obviously not South America. Yes, that went well. Portugal, South America, not. I didn't do that well there, so. Again, South America or Europe? Really tough call. Really tough call. I will follow my teammate because I think that is wise, but I would have gone to Europe maybe myself, but not there. Maybe somewhere Switzerland or something like that, Austria. Lot of players still. Lot of players. Let's shuffle. 3 against 3 again. Let's try again. Yes, I think that these team duels we should do them when we have lot of players, and when it's more quiet then we do more like individual games. But next game, I think next game can be individual game because quite many team duels back to back, so many team duels that it's interesting to do something else. No idea. No one got it exactly. So I would say somehow there also. Maybe Poland. Maybe more like Poland. No, it's not. Of course it's not. When I'm in Poland, it's not Poland. That's unfair. Totally unfair. Like I said earlier, It should be there where I am. Or where I say it is. That would be more fair. I will follow because I have no idea. Too hard. Totally too hard, so. Totally too hard. I was quite close, but not my own guess, so I can't take the credit. Unfortunately, I can't take the credit. When others know and I don't. There is the text Almaty or something like that. So there is that kind of place, yes. Cool. So hard place, and I found that. Almaty, that's interesting, but I would never found the city, Almaty city, by myself, so. But I'm happy that I found the place. So, individual game. Let's do live challenge because, and again I must remember to put that there because that is kind of important. Maybe not for you, but for me it is. So many players, almost all, are active, so famous places, yes, that's okay also. Not for this game because this already started, but after this. And now I must remember that I'm on my own. And time is short, time is really short. No. That went well. That went really well. I could do better. Little bit better would be nice. Maybe the game mode is little bit too hard for me, but that's okay. That's okay. Somewhere over there. Whoa, that was close. My guess was so close. Almost all were closer. Still, even if I got lucky and were so close. That is cool. No kangaroos, only bumps, but I still think that this is Australia. No, it's not. It's New Zealand. The traffic. That went well. Wrong continent. No, it doesn't look like that at all. I refuse to believe you, game. It's not that. It was in New Zealand. I almost said that this is London, but I don't think so. This is Poland. And this could be Warsaw. Maybe. No, it's not. Good guess anyway. Good guess anyway. I'm happy. Poland was enough for me. That was enough. Well, this is too tough. This is too tough. But I would say it's somewhere over there. Somewhere there. Exactly there. Somewhere. I hope. Maybe. Yes! Yes, I'm so happy with my guess. It's not where I said it would be, but cool. That is so cool. Let's take another individual game and let's take famous places. I think famous places is here somewhere. Quite easy to find. Or is it? Well, we can find it. Famous places. It's that. It's fast to play. Let's put 10 seconds more, so let's go. And more time is just because I am slow. I know very well that you... Whoa, that is Mount McKinley. But where is Mount McKinley? It's somewhere here, but where? It's obviously somewhere here, but I don't know. I have to confess that I'm not no I don't know. Was there anyone there? Yes, there was someone there. Mount Rushmore. Yes, Mount Rushmore. I knew it was that, but the name went wrong. No idea. This ain't Louvre, but maybe it's something else from Paris. I hope. There is not... there is flag. There were flag. Minsk. And what is it? What is it? I don't know. Kind of language that I have no idea. There is hotel and capital something. So it was something very important indeed. Flag seems familiar, but what flag is that? famous places. I don't know these. It's not so famous because I don't know this. Is it? Whoa. Santiago. And you were there. So many of you were there. So you knew that. It must be the flag. It must be the flag. You can't know that building. I refuse to believe that. You can't know that. Benito Juarez, La Paria. That is somewhere here. It's kind of is it somewhere here? Not exactly. Mexico City. Well, that went well. That went really, really well. So it's here. Nice. And what is that? Kind of vehicle. Kind of vehicle. I have no idea. Not any kind of idea what this can be. So it was in Tasmania. So no idea what that is. And now I need a new handkerchief. I have to blow my nose. Blow my nose. We have a lot of players, and again I will tell that we are here. Me and you and all of us. We are here. And battle distance. I think maybe let's take one team duel and then go battle distance next. Interesting looking thing. I have to put that again because one more player came along. Good. And community world is quite good for that. And maybe 1.5 minutes. So no move, that's kind of stuff. Let's see, I want to learn, and that is really good way to learn. It wouldn't be so good for learning if you weren't so good, but when you are so good in this, I can really learn. When I see that you can find the places like this quite well. Japan. Yes, Japan. Yes, Japan. I understand Japan. I got that, but nothing more. Nothing more. And now this is maybe a little bit too much for my. Maybe this is too much for me. I think. Well, my teammates are here, so I go there also. Not my own guess, like you saw, not my own guess. That's really annoying that my picture is kind of weird. I mean that what you are looking at, but we can manage. I'm not trying to change it because it makes more difficulties if I do that. So I don't do that. Well, it's kind of good covering. Good covered the ground. Again, Valtteri, this is the same place. We already got this exactly the same spot. But where was it? Where was it? It was exactly this same spot. And I really think that it was in this live, so not the previous one, but really in this live. So it is there. Fast game. So whoa. So my guess would be somewhere here. Yes, that is jungle, so maybe really maybe here. Yes, like I said, it's good for learning. So I was the closest. No one knew exactly where it is, but good guesses. Maybe little bit too tough for me. Australia, New Zealand comes to mind. Well, I will go there also, because I also think that it's Australia or New Zealand. That went quite well. I'm happy when I know something at least. That's not entirely up to you, my teammates. Trash can. I think it's that trash can that says France. Kind of yellow and that thing. I've seen that before, and I think it always has been France. Well, I think this is Greece. This is Greece, but let's try to cover the ground, because everyone is in Greece, but so it was in Thessaloniki. No surprises there. Yonggang public parking. Himalayan. But wait a minute. Himalayan. Can it be? No, it's not. What was that Himalayan? How can you fool me like that? That is unfair. But you still knew that, so it wasn't so tough. This is kind of tough, but yes, I will cover the ground with these guys, because I have no idea of my own, so that went well. Yes, interesting. No idea. It is in Singapore. I think the green license plate. The green license plate. Nothing else here tells me that, but I think the green license plate. No, it's not. It's in South Korea, Seoul. So it's green license plates there also. So we have so many players. I'm so happy that you are here. You are so welcome. But let's take one individual game. Let's take Battle Royale distance. We have many players, so I think that's interesting. Not huge amount of time, but maybe 50 seconds. So I don't. What is that? So this is going south fast. 4 to 10. No, it's not okay. This is better. It has to be this because otherwise all can't fit. So Sopuli and Daniel, Battle Royale distance only fits 10 people, so it's not very good when we have this much people. So let's do that when we have smaller amount of people. Can this be Finland? I will guess there. Maybe something like Santa's village or something like that. But I don't know. It can be Santa's village in Finland. It very well can be. Yes! 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 It really is. Yes, it is Santa's village. I should have looked more closely and get the exact place, because here are other Finnish players also and I lost to them. But that's okay. Like you see, I need little bit time. Just a little bit time. Otherwise I have no chance to make any kind of guesses. So I take Lithuania. I take Lithuania. No. I'm not the only one who mistake that. So it was Belgium. There were good guesses, but also many of us went totally south. Not by direction, but kind of failing sense. That is Eiffel Tower, so this is Paris. I think that is Latvia's flag. That kind of. Is it? Can it be? Can it be? Oh. And again, it's in Belgium. And we were all over the map, even in US. not very exact spot. That's interesting. Almost like Australia. I would say it's Australia. Somewhere there near Melbourne. Miami. That was good. I think it was diversion for us to go to Miami. Those trees are kind of. Whoa! That was good call. That was good call. Is there anyone closer? No, there's not. Whoa, that was good. That was good. Everyone was still in Australia and not very far. So I got lucky. Heated pool, sauna. I would say that you can find something like that. Maybe over here. Yes, I think. Somewhere over there. Yes. Good call. Good call. Now we are talking. Now I'm really playing good game. Whoa, that was awesome. That was awesome. So yes, I was 7th. That's good, because usually I'm last on any game like this. And again I must put that there, because I am here and you are there, and that is cool thing. And I need to tell you that. Let's take team duels. Let's shuffle. It's about even. Not it exactly, but nothing in life is exactly anything. Whoa, that was deep. So let's see what happens. Who wins? That is the main thing. Who wins? Can I win? Maybe I can't win when there's so so many players. But I can join. Fast call. Fast call. I would say it's maybe here somewhere. Richmond maybe. It was in New Zealand. Of course it was in New Zealand. Where else can it be? New Zealand. That is totally unfair. Is this some kind of Greece thing? Maybe not exactly, but my guess would be somewhere there. But I have to look what others think. But that is more South American, so the car is South American, I think. So I'm wrong. So it's not there, it's South What? In Portugal? Is it in Portugal? Interesting. Well, this is team effort, so of course I must support my team. Unlike in Call of Duty, which I played before I started this, there I really slayed the game. I made success, and got many invitations by teams, so that went really well. It does not always go very well. Too much for me. I has to follow my teammates because too much for me. So I think they know something because that looks like quite an yes, good team effort, and that's usually best that I can do. Friends, I would say friends or Italia. But how about that? It's Italy. It's in Malta, yes. So I will support my team there because that's the best thing to do. Yes, now when I think about it, Malta is very good guess. It's so beautiful place, Malta. But you can't see it from here, from some kind of alley. Good guesses. Yes, Daniel, we can do battle royale. But I think now that is kind of difficult because so many players get left out. I kind of wonder why it's limited to 10 people. I don't think Sammy C. I don't think that these guys are cheating. Of course, it's not good to cheat, but these guys do these kind of things all the time. So if it's cheating, it's unbelievable skills because they do this kind of cheating even when we play very, very fast. And I think that there is no kind of cheating thing that is so fast. But that is interesting. I don't really think that none of us that usually many people cheat in this game. Maybe some games are kind of games that you can have some kind of gain from cheating, but in this game it's kind of stupid, because the point is to learn and make good and interesting guesses, and if I don't make any guesses, it's kind of stupid. Why I'm here then if I don't make guesses? That's why I even team duels I try to make my own guess, and after that, only after that, I will play with my team. So, and that's of course because they know, and I don't know. So it would be stupid for me to guess totally other side of the world, still, even when my teammates know where we are. So South America, but can this be Israel or something like that? South America would be my guess, but like you see, South America is not very wise decision, because they know what they are doing, so it's better to support my team. That is always a good thing. I did that thing also in Call of Duty. That was kind of interesting. I shoot people, huge amount of people, because shot a huge amount. You have Google Maps in your phone. Well, if you really want to do it that way, I think that is interesting. But I wouldn't do that. Except on certain occasions when I'm learning. I'm even done it in streams, but that happens like so, that I show you what I'm doing. So if I'm using aerial pictures or maps or something, I will show you what I'm doing. And the point is that I'm trying to learn. I'm not actually playing and trying to see how good I am for guessing, but I more try to learn. So this is Norway. I think this is Norway. Yes, my guess is Norway. But where? It's very near to sea, I think. Very near to sea. It has to be very near to sea. Somewhere over there. Could be quite good place. Let's see. Quite not. So can't help that. So let's take one battle distance. Let's take fast battle distance. And Fast. Battle distance. I try to say that because otherwise these dudes are going away because so many players are left outside. So well, I'm lost. I'm still lost. So it was in Africa. It was EU sign, so I'm sorry about you who left outside for this game, but battle distance there is only room for 10, and I prefer that we haven't, so we do not play the games. Yes, Koike also, it wasn't very good, but yes, and now even I or left alone. What happens if I rejoin? So I can spectate. That is good. I will spectate. So let's see what happens. Interesting places. You can still make guesses, and even if you are not in the game, like I'm not in the game anymore, because battle distance is kind of game that I'm usually the first to cut off from the game. So I would say Africa, maybe Niger would be my guess, maybe. Can this be South Africa? Maybe Eswatini. Interesting. Sami C is first, and then Nergate. Valtteri got closer. Quite close competition seems to be. So my guess would be quite good. Eswatini. Many of you guessed in Eswatini, so not bad. Not bad at all for me. And another Africa, so I would say South Africa again. I would say South Africa. No. It's not. It was in Ghana. Interesting. So there is RKX and Sasha. And no, we are not doing this all the time. Just from time to time one of these kind of games. I think you can handle that. You can take a cup of coffee and things like that when you are waiting. And of course you can still look at this what I'm looking also and make guesses and Strabe. Is this German? I think this is in Germany. Yes, I wouldn't say Germany. So, yes. Let's see. Sammy C was no, that is Sasha one, I think. What? That's interesting. And now we are doing something else. Let's take the pressure off and let's do team duel first of all. Yes. 30 seconds after guess and 1 minute 30 seconds otherwise. Sorry about that if you were left outside, but it was kind of wish that one of you made. So let's try to make wishes true also. That is no move pan zooms please, says Sasha. Yes, we can do that. Not just now, but next. Of course. We can do that. Cordoba. Santa Maria. Cordoba. Cordoba is there. So again, almost everyone knew. So like we can see here, it's not by chance that these guys know what they are doing. It's real skill. So even if you are using Google Map or something, I don't think that you can win them just with that. You can win them, of course, sometimes, but not all the time. Because skill is different thing than cheating. Skill is totally different thing. And you can never beat skill. So this could be Mexico, but I usually always guess Mexico. So can this be Portugal? Mexico. My guess were Mexico, so we are covering the ground quite well. But are we right? That's interesting. Where are our opponents? So it was near Mexico City. Good coverage, but not quite enough. Well, that is. And really, the next one is no move, pan, zoom, nothing. We can just look and wonder. This is kind of too much. Norway. I think this is more likely. I think yes. Sasha is good. One more excellent player. That is so cool to see. More excellent players. And of course not only Sasha, but Sasha has made quite an impression in this live and in these games, showing all the time. So but more the players we can get with us, the more fun this would be. And individual games can go up to 100 players. Not the team play, but individual games. 100 players can play at the same time. So interesting. It was in Mexico. Daniel asks what is NMBC. It's no move, pan or zoom. So you can't move, you can't do this, and you can't do this. So you only got one this kind of picture, the starting picture, and you have to make your decisions based on that. That is the hardest format of this game. That is too hard for me, but so you have only one, this kind of one picture, no moving, no panning, no zooming, nothing, just one view and make guesses from that. You lost. That went south. So no move, pan or zoom. It goes like that. And I think not very much time. We don't need very much time because you only have that one picture. So there's nothing much that you can do. I putting this my message there all the time, so if someone gets along. Is there outside of game? Yes, there is someone outside the game. Is there inactive players? Yes, there is inactive players. So now I will remove inactive players because there is so many players that yes, that is good. And now Team Duel, that is good format. Team Duel is good format. But now we only got one picture. We can't do anything about it. We have this picture and I can't zoom, I can't move, I can't do anything. I can just look at this picture. So interesting all over the world. Let's see who got the point. This is the hardest format of this game. So it was in Albania. And the other team were all in Albania. So it's not indivisible. And yes, it's good to remember that Googling isn't the only way to cheat in this game. That is totally true. And of course, if someone is clearly cheating and doing something special with that, of course we kick those guys out. But it's kind of thing that I see that why I can't understand why, because I do this because I want to play the game. I like the challenge, and if I don't play, then why am I here, and why I, like you see, it sounds very weird. I can't understand why I'm doing this. So it was Des Moines in Delaware. Everyone report AIDS after this. That is kind of sad if AIDS is really cheating. That is sad. That is really sad. Maybe those of you who thinks that AIDS is cheating, maybe you can tell me how is he cheating? Or did he said that he is cheating, or what? Why are you saying that he is cheating? I have too many things to do that I can't see that kind of things. And I'm also too poor player, so I can't play. I can't play on that level that if someone cheats very skillfully, I don't think that I can notice that. And yes, I know also that you can make even some kind of Python program or something to cheat, but it's the same thing. Why? It's kind of weird if someone is cheating here with us, because this ain't so serious playing after all. Anyway, so whoa, that was good guess. That was good guess. Because this is way over my head. When you can't even turn around or anything like that. That is so much over my head. So interesting. Where is it? In Taiwan. Again, so many of you were there. Interesting. And still, even if I said that I don't know about cheating and I can't understand why and so on, you are right on that. That if you really know that someone is cheating, really cheating here, then it's quite right to make reports at them. But do not do that if you just want to mess with someone and it's not true. Then I really hope that you don't report anyone. Just kidding reporting. But you are really serious about that someone is really cheating. But then if someone really is cheating, I agree with you. So it was in Thailand. Interesting. So we have just too many players. But we can take one individual game. This is the format that you can play with 100 players. So let's take 1 minute and 5 rounds. Now everyone is on his or her own. Widescreen is always good. In this kind of situations, widescreen is awesome. Columbia. Can it be? No, it's not. It's Columbia here. But where is Columbia here? Is it somewhere here? Why can't I find it? On the other side of USA. That went well. That went really well. Well, not everyone is exactly on the spot. That is good to know. To my kind of gamer who are not very good. I think this is Finland. At least this can be Finland. This very well can be Finland, so I will choose Finland. Kind of there. This can be Sweden also. There is nothing to pinpoint. There is only houses can be Finnish, but they can also be Swedish. Just in Sweden. And you made the difference between Sweden and Finland. Interesting. So there were something that told that it has to be the road. It has to be the road markings or something like that. I think. You can sunny streams. You can refresh. Push the refresh. Refresh the page and you can handle that. I think there is Turkish flag. I were little bit in trouble with that widescreen also at the beginning, but I was lucky to have you, and you told me what it was and told me to refresh the page, and after that I can handle that. That is a good thing because widescreen is quite common. It happens very often, at least to me. So I would say somewhere here where mountains start. I would say somewhere here in Italy. I think the language. I'm not sure, but I think Whoa, I'm happy with my guess. But everyone else is here also. And same kind of thinking, you can clearly see that same kind of thinking like mine. That is cool. That is cool. So I go there because it can be Arabic, but I think it's not. I think it's Hebrew. Yes, I think that is Hebrew. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Too hard. Yes. Not bad. Not bad from me. Not bad at all. I'm not the last. I'm not the last. So that is quite good. Pau is proudly the first. RKX is second. Sammy C third. The Musaga fourth. Koiketsino fifth. Sassa sixth. And Nex is seventh. There is Nex. All other things are in unknown language, but there is H and there is JJ and there is Sunny Stream also. Interesting. And let's try Battle Royale. No. How many players? 10. This is also 10 players. I can't do that. There is only live challenges and even Team Duels is only 20 players, so what should we do? Let's take another live challenge, because like you see we have so many players. I don't want left anyone out. I want to play something so everyone can join. Don't you agree? So 1 minute 5 rounds. Amazing amount of people. That is cool. Yes, Koike, I think you are right. And you can see Koike's message there in Twitch, and the name is Massa L1. Yes, people have different reasons to cheat, and everyone on their own style. That is understandable. It's just for me, because now when I'm too sick to work every day, I game a lot, and after I got very good equipment, otherwise computer, I'm gaming a lot, and all of those games that I play, I'm bad. I'm not good at any game that I play. But I've never even thought that I would cheat. Because my point is to achieve something, to do some interesting things and learn things, and it's funny, those kind of action games like Call of Duty and those, when you are not very good and all of your teammates are yelling at you, do that or do that, and you are in trouble. And Finnish Harmonic Museum, Suomen Harmonikkamuseo. But where is it? It's in Finland, of course. Even I know that. Where do they do harmonics? Can it be Kurikka or something like that? Yes. It seems to be that you still think that one of you is cheating, and yes, if you think someone is cheating, it's quite okay to make the report. I think that in GeoGuessr here they can check if someone is cheating. They have quite good ways to check if someone is cheating. It's much more south. It's much more south. That is bad. That was bad mistake. Yes, that is quite good thing that when you are clearly good players, you can see who's cheating, even if I can't, and I really can't see cheating, even if it's quite obvious, because I myself am so low level player that almost any kind of normal playing would be cheating coming from me. If I know even kind of where things are, it would be, like you see, it would be cheating. Yes, that would be kind of sad if someone is cheating, because I can't understand why. But now I think we can take battle royale distance, because there is so many inactive players that we can kick those out. And if you are kicked out, you can come back, of course, and you are more than welcome. Let's try to do battle. Remove inactive players. Yes. We have quite good game here, so everyone is in. That's the main thing. And in this kind of situation, you go here and refresh, and that is the solution to that. So that is interesting. Kind of tactical decision where to go. Not very good decision, because everyone is ahead of me. It was there in the east. Interesting. I'm not the last. What is that? Interesting. I'm not doing any better, even if I change my. Maybe I should go. That was good choice. That was good choice. I went to the wrong direction at first. I went south when I shouldn't gone north. And yes. Not easy at all. And really, if you are kicked out now or sometime before this or later, that doesn't mean that you can't come back. It just means that if you aren't playing right now, we give the room for those who are playing right now. I'm kind of far. I am really far. But in which direction? Let's spectate. So it was there. I think it didn't look like that. 4 mile. Can this be England? It looks more like France, but the language is wrong. There is no 1 mile in France. Maybe it is in England. Yes, it is. It really is in England. Interesting. Interesting. These are kind of hard because many places looks same to me. So I would say Austria, maybe something like Croatia or Serbia. Plates are a quite good idea. Plates are quite good idea. It was in Italy, so many good guesses. Many very good guesses. There is Sasha, Koike and Nex there still competing. This is Africa. Is this South Africa? I would say this is South Africa. Let's see. There is Sasha Nex and Koike fell, but only just. It's in Kenya. Only just Koike dropped out. There is Sasha Nex competing. Veteran something. Dot center. Deep DOS measles. I don't have a clue where this is. Next and Sasha are changing places between them, and there was it. So it was in Philippines and it was there. Prince Hypermart Kapatjuan. Interesting. Almost even. Almost even. That was good game, both of you and all of you players. So can we do something interesting. Maybe we can do one drone. I think one drone is quite good. Let's do one drone. We don't need very much time because there is not so much to see. But not in Battle Royale. Let's do that. And start the game. 30 seconds. I would say it's somewhere here. Maybe more north. It could be even Denmark. No, more south, more south. It is in where? In France. Amiens. Interesting. There is more time here to look at the results because I have to push the button before next round. That is interesting. Well, that is something. I think you have no choice to guess anything based on that. So it was in here. Maybe you can make something out of trees or something like that, but I think that was maybe little bit too hard. But these kind of pictures are fun because these really challenge you. And not too much time, so I will say it's somewhere here. Look at that. That was cool. That was cool. I'm happy. I'm happy. And Yoda, welcome also. Welcome also. I hope you enjoy gaming. If you're out, you are out, but you can always come back. I made no guess of any kind. There was many guesses to small islands, so interesting. You knew that. It was in French Polynesia, Museum of Tahiti. Interesting. I didn't make any kind of guess at all. That was smart thing to do. That was really smart thing to do. So I would say that some kind of things like that is here somewhere. How far? How close? Whoa! No, not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Whoa, second place. Second place. That is cool. Koike and me rule. Koike and me rule. Not all the time, but this time. That is cool. That is cool. That's it. Now team duels, because I think team duels are very interesting game format, but maybe not drones. And 1 minute is good enough, and 30 seconds after guess, because otherwise I'm not in at all. So let's go. Again we have white screen. I think we are somewhere over there. Somewhere over there. And others think that we are in Thailand, and I think they are right. I would say this is in Iceland. Or can it be in here? I think it's in Iceland. Somewhere near Reykjavik. And the situation is that right now that I'm getting to be quite sick. I'm having really hard time, so we have to end the stream after this battle. So that is kind of sad, but I can't help that. Is it Iceland? Is it Sweden? I think Sweden. The language is Sweden. Yes, but without any longer outros or anything like that, I will end this stream after this game, because otherwise I think I will pass out, and that is not good thing. That is not good thing at all. This is Finland, but where? Now I have technical difficulties, of course. Why shouldn't I have those? So, where is Duels? I don't know. So I'm already saying that I'm so happy that you came again to play with me, and it seems that both of my streams are okay, and they are kind of streams that you can follow, and when I'm looking at my Twitch stream, it looks okay, and chat is okay there also, and so I am happy and I'm enjoyed again a lot with you, and I hope that you have enjoyed at least some part of this thing. But really, like I said, when this game ends, I will end this stream quite sudden, because I have come quite close to that limit to which I can't surpass, and that is passing out. So it's here. Wrong island for me. So that was that, and I'm so happy that we have so many of you with us, and that was all. Thank you. Join us next time. That is my final message, and I'm really happy that you are with me, because when you are sick and hurting, it feels so good to game and be with friends. So thank you, and we will see on our next stream and so on. And now it's only left to say goodbye. See you again.